Mr. Daniel saying music, bro. Hey, look. I have a beat. I got a guitar on it, but like the VSD ain't really cutting it, so I need your help. You know what I mean? Throwing some real guitar on it if you can, please.
I got you, bro, for sure.
Let's
get it.
Stuff over right now.
All right, I'll work on it right now.
All right, cool.
So first thing I do anytime I get asked to replay a part, hopefully there's a MIDI as well as the reference of what they played. But what I want to do is open up the MIDI and see if I can start to separate the MIDI into different sections. A lot of times these MIDI parts aren't really created in a way where I can physically play them on the guitar. And so what I like to do to get as close as possible while still sounding natural is separate them into kind of like a chords layer and then a top layer. Whatever I'm hearing is like the main melody. And then sometimes if needed, like a counter melody or harmony layer. So the original MIDI looks like this. And so I can't really play this exactly on guitar. So what I go ahead and do pretty much always with these is I break them up into those 3 sections. So this is the chords layer. All right, and then if I grab my guitar, I can show you now how that'll kind of sound more or less once I record it. Right, so that sounds pretty similar. And then what I'll go and do is take the top part, and then it kind of pauses for a sec. For the most part, that's like, and pause for a second. I think this part's like something like that, right? So then that's the top part. I'll record that. And then last, I'll just add in these kind of, it's not really a counter melody. It's more just like the notes I couldn't fit into the main melody that I noticed are kind of just like harmonizing with the top line. I think that's something like, yeah, it's like random notes. So the creaking makes me so nervous on this guitar, bro. If I'm not mistaken, these guitar strings are like, what year are we in? 2024. I graduated in 2014. This is a guitar I used in high school. 10 years old, probably 11. That's disgusting. Pretty good. Again, if I don't like it, I'll do another take later. It sounds so funny just on its own. Let me clean all this up and then I'll come back to you guys to show you kind of the before and after. All right, we're back. After a bit of editing, I added some effects. I mixed everything together. And if you are curious, we've got the EQ, RVox, which is funny because it's a vocal compressor, a sample delay, which just pans things around, not pans them, but it like tricks your ear into thinking that it's stereo when it's not. It just delays one ear, makes it sound wide, and then a dynamic EQ, and then soothe just to take off any like harsh frequencies. I feel like this is a really good example of some really fire guitar MIDI that still sounds great on its own, and there's like a sound to the MIDI version, but then on the flip side, if you want, you know, the real thing, a real guitar, there's just a different vibe to it. So it's not even that one's like better than the other, they're just different. As a reminder, this is what Infinite sent over initially. Fire, and this is what I will be sending back. Let's go. Okay, so it's been a minute since I first filmed this video. I'm ironically wearing the same shirt again though. But I just wanted to quickly say shout out Infinite. Thank you so much for having me do this guitar remake. I love doing these. And if you want to learn how to make your own trap vocal samples using your own voice, click this video right here. Peace and God bless.